Well, I've had some practice with it. I've dealt with it for a few years now, so you learn how to deal with it better as you experience it. So, feel like I'm able to handle it now. Just focus on what I can control, and that's really all you can worry about.
I know Houston mentioned that he actually spoke with Padres management about the fact that they were trying to move him, and it's different. You have a wife, you have a young child. Have you had that same conversation with the Padres management as well?
Yeah, they told me they'd keep me posted if anything, got down the road or got somewhere where we were, getting pretty close. So we haven't got to that point yet. So there hadn't been a whole lot of discussion, but I understand that, this stage of my career, where we are as a team, there's a good possibility that something could happen. So, appreciate the honesty, and whatever happens, happens.
Is this something that you expect, though, especially with the fact that you are going to be a free agent after the season?
I don't know if expect is the right word. I mean, I think you understand and you know that it's a possibility. To expect something, who knows? I mean, my first year I expected to get traded in 2012 when I was going through it. I mean, it was not, according to the media, it was not if, it was where I was going. And I expected to get traded, and then it didn't happen. And I was, it was just like, whoa, what happened? So, I don't expect anything to happen. I'm just going to go out and play. And, if something happens, and then it happens, I'll be in a race, hopefully. And if not, I'll be in San Diego, which I love. So, kind of a win-win for me.
At this point in your career, what's the most important thing for you as far as baseball? I mean, you're age 30, entering the prime of career. What's the most important thing for you?
No question, it's going to be winning. That's going to be the biggest decision for me next year. Is hopefully finding a team that is that it makes sense for me to sign with. Obviously they got to want you too, but hopefully finding a team that's going to be able to put out a team that can win year in and year out, because you don't play forever, and having been here for parts of 7 years, and not making the playoffs, that's something that I want to experience. So it's a big part of it.
Testing free agency important for you? I know you get that opportunity in sports only so many times, but is that important for you to go ahead and choose your team, the place you want to be?
Yes and no. It's not something that I actively was striving to get to, was free agency. It's not an easy thing to make it to these days. I mean, the average career is pretty short, so a lot of guys don't make it that far. And if, it seems like the trend now is to lock guys up if you're planning on, having them become a free agent at some point. If they're going to be around that long, then a lot of teams are locking up their young guys. And, that didn't happen with me. So now that we're, a couple months away, I think you earn that right, by playing as long as you have. So, it's something that when it comes to, then I think it's important to take advantage of.